All right, folks. I am just tuning in here. We have only a couple more days. Um, May was Mental Health Awareness Month. So, first of all, I'd love to know if anybody can hear me. I'm testing out this mic for tomorrow. So if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Say yes in the comments, please. I would greatly appreciate it. But who of you are going to the mental health walk tomorrow at the Kingsville Legion? To meet up with Chad Kennedy, first of all, uh, from C to C to PTSD. I'm really surprised Chad and I have not gotten on here to talk more about this leg of the trip. But I'll see him in person tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. So if you are in the Kingsville, Ontario area and want to come out and walk for mental health, come meet Chad Kennedy. He is a retired RCS as well as he's a veteran, a Canadian. So looking forward to walking with Chad tomorrow. Um, Also, there are two books that I cannot end this month without talking about. So, and I know I've talked about them a little bit on the Unstoppable Network show a couple of times, but Jen Zahari's created No Way Out. This book is actually if you have ever been in a place where you just think that you can't take another day on this earth, this is a book that you must get. uh, so it is about a woman named Faith who takes a journey of her last day, if you will, and she sets out on this day, and it is incredibly heartfelt. Jen leaves it with a definitely leaves it with a cliffhanger. However, just so you know, there is a part two, and it is created time to look. So in part two, obviously Faith thinks it, and she goes on her healing journey of, looking back over the years with her and her husband and working for the job that she had, and just thinking of different ways that she could have perhaps uh, took a different road, and the healing journey that Faith takes. So I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure just about anybody has had those thoughts that life would probably be a little bit easier without them here, right? At least if you would just be honest about that. Um, and life pressure, the shit stacking of life, right? Maybe you lose your job, maybe you're in a marriage where you feel stifled, and maybe there any little thing feels like it's a great tragedy. And if you've never been there and you have a perfect life, then God bless you. But that is not the norm for most of us. We've been through some kind of trauma throughout our lives, especially if you've lived to be my age. I see somebody is definitely with us. Let us know if you can hear us, because I am checking out new equipment tonight. And then, so the sequel is all about Faith's healing journey and the things that her therapist and that tells her what to do. But Jen does an incredible job of Jen Zahari is the author. You could get both books on Amazon. Like I said, I can't end this month without talking books. So go get your copy today. Tell Jen I sent you. Check Jen out on all social medias. She is on TikTok. She is on Facebook, and she is on LinkedIn. She is an amazing coach. And tell her I sent you. But most importantly, these books need to get into the hands of people that really have thought that life is hard and they need to end it. So with that, I hope to see you tomorrow at the walk at the Kingsville Legion with Chad Kennedy. And yeah, just it's going to be a great day. Can't wait to meet up with Chad again and get your copy of Created No Way Out and Created Time to Look. With that, guys, check out our YouTube channel, The Unstoppable Network. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it is story after story after story of people being 100% unstoppable and people just really, pushing through and coming out the other side and sharing their story of turning their pain into the power, their mess into their message. And whether you're a veteran or survivor or a trailblazer, there are stories over there for you. So please go check us out at the Unstoppable Network. Subscribe, share with all your friends. We would love to hear from you. Bye for now.